How's it going? How are you? I'm so happy to be here with you this evening. Blessings, blessings, blessings be multiplied to you. I'm so excited to be on here with you and to have this conversation with you. This is for all my caregivers and for all of my people who are serving other people. I'm so excited to talk to you this evening about energy on demand. We burn out. We don't have the energy that we need. I'm telling you, boy, some days are just rough out there with having the energy that we need to continue. Like sometimes if coffee is your go-to, say something. Say something to me do you lean on coffee or energy drinks or different things like that to get yourself going? If you do, you're in the right place today. I'm going to talk to you. We're going to talk about some healthy hacks and ways that you can refresh and renew yourself, so that you don't have to lean on like coffee or different things to give you energy when you can, have these healthy hacks to get you the energy that you need so that you can continue making the powerful impact that you're making in the lives of other people. I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready for this tonight. So, my name is Coach Priscilla. If you don't know me, I'm Coach Priscilla and I'm the helper's helper, right? So, I help people in high stress helping roles. I help them to go from burnout and stressed out to refreshed and refuel so they can continue making the impact in the lives of others without being overwhelmed themselves, right? Without sacrificing your well being. So, if that's you, if that sounds like you, you're in the right place today. You are absolutely in the right place. As I mentioned, we're going to talk about energy on demand. We're going to talk about a few ways that we can do a little tweak, a little something in our busy days, right? To give ourselves the energy that we need without burning out. And who getting a little warm here? Me? So I'm turn on my little fan here. All right. So I mentioned caffeine because for me, if it's for you, I don't know if it's for you. If has been a thing that you kind of lean on sometimes to get the energy that you need. I know that sometimes that's something that I lean on, but the best thing for us is to get what we need. So we're going to talk about three hacks. Okay, you ready? One, two, three. Three hacks. Okay, that we're gonna put in place for our lives to try, to see how it will fuel us. And I'm telling you, it will fuel you. It will help you throughout your day. So number one, um, I want you to know that caffeine, it does not replace care for yourself. So you ever notice that whenever you like drink coffee or you drink your energy drink, you do whatever, thing that is that like gets you pumped up and ready to go, that there is a crash, right? You're not able to sustain that energy. And the truth of the matter is that we still need to get the rest that we need. We're exhausted, we're tired for a reason. We're exhausted and we're tired because we need some rest. We've been working hard all day long. We've been caring for people. We've been doing all the things. So we really do need to get the rest that we need. Hi there, Bradley. Hey, Sadie. How's it going? So we still need to get the rest, right? That we need. So absolutely, make sure that we're able to do that. So I got a couple of ideas for you. Um, and so, number one, I'll just share with you the first one, and that's rest, a way that we can reset our energy by just kind of like practicing the pause. That's what I like to call it, practicing the pause, like taking a moment, even throughout your work day. You could take a moment every now and again and just take a few deep breaths, right? So I understand that we're busy throughout the day, or if we're taking care of someone, or if we're at work and our list is high and we're doing all the things, right? I understand that you're busy, and if you're like me, you're a go-getter, you're trying to get it done so you can get the project finished, or so that you can, get the things checked off on your list, right? Well, practicing the pause doesn't take that much time. You just take a few minutes, or just like a minute. How about that? 60 seconds. Let's do 60 seconds flat, right? You can set your alarm, hit your clock, whatever, and just take a moment and just breathe, right? Just sit still. You could turn on music. You can turn on like your favorite sounds. If it's ocean sounds, whatever it is that's gonna keep you calm and just give you a moment to breathe and to relax. But just to do that for a second and take some deep, calming breaths. Okay. Just breathe in and exhale. Inhale and exhale. When you're doing that, and you start feeling more release from the stress that you're under, or the exhaustion that you're feeling, people might be looking at you like, what in the world, what are they doing? But when they see that this is helpful for you, and that you do this often, you'll probably start to see other people taking after you, doing the thing that you're doing, which is amazing, because that's what we want to do. We want to look out for each other. We want to pour into one another. We want to check in on each other. We want to make sure that we're sharing good, healthy practices with one another, and just like, how you doing? You need to take a breath. You need a breath break. You need a minute. Like, looking out for one another like that. I know that we're not used to doing that, but I want to get into the habit of doing that, of checking in on one another. Us caregivers and helpers, we got to stick together. We have to look out for one another's well-being, so that we can thrive and we can do well in life, right? So that we can have a good work life balance, right? So that we can preserve our energy, so that we can have the strength and the energy to do what's important to us, while still not burning ourselves out, without sacrificing our well-being, right? We have to take good care of ourselves. So the micro breaths, the breath breaks, are amazing. You can always do that. And you know what? Tell yourself, I'm allowed to rest, even if for a moment, right? Sometimes we have to give ourselves permission to just take a second and just breathe, to take a second and refresh ourselves, right? Even if it's doing nothing, just to take that moment, just a quick moment to refresh yourself. Give yourself permission to do that. Give yourself permission to take that break, to turn off. To turn away from your computer just for a moment, or to walk into another room, right? Sometimes caring for people can be so tough, even if they're super appreciative, right? Sometimes caring for people can be really, really hard, right? We need a break. We need a little time for ourselves. And even if you're caring for the person that wants you to take the break, that wants you to make sure that you're okay, sometimes we're so focused on making sure that the person is well, that we're put ourselves on the back burner. And I know it's true. I know it's true, because I've done it so many times. Is that something that you do? Do you struggle with that, Evelyn? Do you struggle with that, Sadie? Is that a thing for you sometimes? Like, it's hard to turn off when you have the space to do it, but you just keep on driving. You just keep on working. You just keep on drilling down, making sure that all the I's are dotted and all the T's are crossed. But I want to encourage you to refresh yourself, to renew yourself, to take a energy break, right? To just get that moment where you're able to just re-energize for just a moment. Okay, give yourself permission. Say, I am allowed to rest, even if just for a second. You'll be better after doing it. So I want you to know that your body whispers before it screams. Sometimes we feel like burnout just pounced on us. And that's generally not what happened. Burnout didn't just come out of nowhere and just jump on you. All of a sudden, you can't get out of bed. You don't have strength. You don't have energy or anything like that. Nope. Nope, that's not what happened. It happened gradually. There were signs that your body gave, right? That should have that you should have paid attention to, right? That we should pay attention to. That lets us know, like, oh, you're just getting depleted, right? Generally, we ignore them by getting a coffee instead of stopping for a second and getting a breath and get taking a breath break, right? We will like continue to power through and push through without stopping and taking care of ourselves. So we're not going to do that anymore. Okay. So say it. I'm not going to do it anymore. Write it in the comments. I'm not me. I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to make sure that I have some healthy hacks to help myself to get through my days and so that I'm healthy and doing well. So, my second hack is nourishing your body to refuel. So, um, you can drink something that gives you energy, something like a power smoothie, right? So, it could be like a green smoothie with like a apple in it, and if you put an apple and spinach together with a little lemon or something like that, you won't even taste the spinach. You'll taste the apple or the banana in it or the grapes or whatever sweet thing that you put in it, and it will be refreshing. It'll be so good. But you could just take a handful of grapes and eat the grapes, and guess what? That's going to give you more energy. It's going to give you a little bit of the carb that you need to help your blood sugar to replenish you. So give that a try. Give yourself fuel for your body, because sometimes that's what our body is screaming for. Fuel. It's screaming for, I need something to eat that's going to help me do what I need to do. Or it's like, I need a minute. I need a nap. I need a quick nap, right? If you need a nap, man, nothing really covers for that, right? But so say if you're in the middle of your day and you're working and you're not able to do that, taking even like eating a handful of grapes, eating an apple, eating something like that, or drinking a little smoothie or something like that, getting you hydrating. Hydrating is a huge one. Like, if you do you know that if you're not hydrated, you don't have the energy that you need? So hydrating is a huge deal. So make sure that your hydration is on point, that you can just stop and get you some water, get you a nice cool cup of water, and that will feel so good. So the first one was taking a breath break, right? The second one is nourishing yourself to refuel your body, right? And remember that here's another statement that I'll share with you. Tell yourself, my body deserves the same care that I give to others. My body deserves the same care that I give to others. Can you do you just like pour into the lives of other people, and people just love the way that you take care of them. They brag on how amazing you are, how attentive you are, and how you're always there, right, for them. And they could call on you and they could trust that you're going to show up, and that they know that like you're going to take good care of them. The way that other people can brag on you because you're so amazing with taking care of them and meeting their needs, I'm going to need you to be like that for you. I'm going to need you to be like that for you. I'm going to need for you to know that you deserve the same care that you give to other people. As a matter of fact, when you give yourself that kind of care, you're so well that you can go above and beyond for taking care of other people, for doing the thing that you love to do, for caring for the people that you love to care for. What matters is that you have to be well first in order for you to be able to give the way that you want to give, for you to be able to pour into the lives of others like you want to do. And so it's basically like you can't give from an empty cup, right? So if you don't have like if you're not at your full capacity, you're not going to be able to give from a place of full capacity, right? So make sure that you're taking good care of yourself so that you can shine bright and handle your business in the line of work or caregiving that you're doing. Okay. And then my last hack is movement. Movement is medicine. Movement is medicine. So, gentle movement, it gives you instant energy because it gives you circulation. When your blood gets to moving and flowing, it really gives you energy. So, if you're working and you're exhausted, right? You need an energy boost, then you could go walking up the hallway, right? A couple like laps really quickly up and down the hall, and I'm telling you, boom, you'll get instant energy. Or you could do something like stretch, like set your alarm for you to stand up, for you to stretch every hour, every couple hours, or something like that, in order to keep your energy up, right? Movement. The movement is what's going to really initiate your body getting the energy that you need. So, gentle movement. So, like stretching, a walk down the hallway, rolling your shoulders, right? So, it's so funny. I'm gonna tell you this story. Well, it's not really a story. It's something that happens all the time, and my husband is like always like, "Are you sleepy? Are you getting tired?" Let me tell you whenever we're like watching a show or he's talking to me and I'm tired, I can't be still. I'm like moving. I'm like moving my shoulders. I'm moving my feet. I'm just moving. And why am I moving? Because I'm trying to stay awake. I'm trying to keep my focus, right? I'm trying to get my energy up so that I can focus or so that I won't fall asleep. I fall asleep way too easy if I'm tired, right? Which is a good thing, but sometimes I be fighting my sleep. Do you fight your sleep? We gotta stop this. But um, that proves my point that like your focus flows where your energy goes. So if you're moving, if you're getting some movement in, your focus is clearer, your energy picks up. So movement helps so much with that. So I hope that these three hacks were helpful to you. So the first one is taking a breath break, right? And giving yourself permission to do that. The second one was fueling yourself to refresh yourself, right? Giving yourself something refreshing to drink, something healthy and refreshing to eat, even if it's just a handful, right? You don't have to be thinking you got to do a full blown meal. If you do something quick and healthy, something that it will give you the energy that you need. And then the last thing is just movement. Movement fuels you. Movement fuels you. Movement is medicine. So definitely giving those things a try. I would love to hear like how any of these things work for you. Or do you try any of these things already? Let me know. Are any of these things that you have tried in the past or that you practice regularly? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. And I'm done. That's my time. I thank you for yours. Um, I do want to know though, like if you have any questions, do you have any questions for me? I would love to answer them. I'm going to sit here for just a second to see if anyone has any questions for me. Bradley, do you have any questions for me, or Sadie or Evelyn? Hi Evelyn. Do you have any questions for me at all? I would love to answer any of your questions or to talk about something that you are concerned about renewing your energy or like anything that has to do with you, like getting the energy that you need. Are you struggling in any of these areas, or do you feel like none of those hacks that I just mentioned would work for you? Let me know. I don't see that there are any questions. Nope, I don't see that there are any questions. Well, I'm so glad that you spent time with me this evening. Blessings to you. If you have any questions, definitely reach out, message me. You could actually, if you like, you could email me at coach@priscillacoffee.com. You can email me if you have any other questions. I will definitely respond. You take care. Have an amazing evening, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Take care.